Okay, they're not fitting into the frame, but that's okay. You maybe saw all the books I've colored in already on the thumbnail, but let's just start with introducing. I was a bit MIA these couple of months because, yeah, it was summer, I had a lot of things to do, and I just, yeah, kept coloring, and every time I thought, oh, I have to film my completed pages. But yeah, I just wanted to film a video where I show you all completed pages from the whole summer. So June, July and August. Let me grab my statistics. I colored in 18 books and I've got 5 pages in June, just only 3 in July, and 5, 10, 15, 19 pages in August. And so yeah, let's continue. Okay, we are going to do this in order of the month I've colored them in. So for me, that's very, yeah, nice to do. Okay, this is Eriy's Magical Land of Loromia. Okay, this is Eriy's newest book. I've colored 2 pages in June, so let's go to the first page. And this is just, yeah, this was just for fun. It's not blended. Yeah, there are some shadows, but I just, yeah, had fun with Prismacolors and yeah, didn't think too much about it. And I also wanted to see how this would turn out if I colored it like this. So yeah, I really love this. Oh, I'm not going to talk about every page for very long because then it would be a video of, I think, 5 hours or some. So let's continue to the next one. This is a page I did with watercolors. You can also maybe see some gold. And this was just a yeah, testing page to see how these watercolors are reacting in this Eriy book, and it went kind of well, so that's nice. Also some gold on the witch hat. So yeah, very cute, very nice. Then I've got another Eriy book. This was my first page ever in this book, so that's nice. This is World Legends by Eriy. Let's see which one I've done. It's, yeah, already 2 months ago, so sometimes I'm forgetting which pages I did. Oh yeah, I really love this page. I did this with all Prismacolors. Here's some Posca pen for the water and the flowers. And I've used all color combinations from my Colorful Country Life. I love those color combinations, and I love how this turned out. So amazing. Yeah, I can't stop looking at it. It's so nice. So yeah, that's another Eriy page. Then I did a page in Fairy Tales and Folklore by Emily Liedehall Oberg. And it was a color along, and I did it from Shell's coloring journey. I always love her style, and I never managed to do that myself, or even a little bit. So I followed this color along, and I really love how this turned out. And I also learned very much about, yeah, sort of shadow colors, because in those orange and yellow flowers, I think she used blue shadows or purple or something like that, and it just gives so much dimension, so much 3D effect, so nice. I also did the whole crown in gold and also the crown of the bird, if you can see. Yeah, I love this color palette. I love how it turned out, and yeah, I'm very proud of this page. So I did this all with Kohinoor watercolor pencils, and yeah, that was it, I think. Then I think this is the last page in June in World of Flowers by Johanna Bestford. And I was struggling a lot with removing the black outline in pages. And I don't really love this, but I also don't really hate it. But I covered every black line with a white jelly roll and tried to go over the jelly roll with the color pencil I wanted it to be in. Yeah, I think it's sort of a funny effect, but not what I was looking for. But yeah, you win some and you lose some. I still really love those color combinations, also from My Color for Country Life. And I love that I did a page in this book because I'm not a fan of coloring flowers that much. And then you think, why did you buy this book? Yeah, I don't know. This was my sort of tester book to experiment in. But yeah, I think that's not what I wanted to do anymore. So I just continue it as a normal coloring book. Then we go to the pages I did in July, and I've got my first Clara Markova book. So nice. Here in the Netherlands, we just have a website who sells these for without shipping cost, I think. So that's very nice. And yeah, I got very miracles. I just watched every flip through of every book of hers, and I love this one the most. So I want to do this back to back, I think. So first I did this sort of title page, and I really love how this turned out, especially those berries. Yeah, and the background, and here I love what I did with the shadow. I just randomly did, and it turned out great, so that's nice. I used all Inktense, and I really started loving Inktense in July. I first bought a 12 pack, and then I bought them open stock for the colors I was missing, and now I still want more colors. So yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I really love this coloring page. Also, those Inktense colors, so pretty. This green and these browns. Yeah, I really love it. So, and I also did a page in August, so I have to remember to come back to this before I forget. So I'm going to put this to the side. Then another new coloring book I got recently, I did in July. This is called Cute and Cozy, literally translated. Cozy Hugs by Eriy Alexander. Let's see what the English title is. Let's see. Yeah. The Cute and Cozy Cuddly Days by Eriy Alexander. And this book I found in my local bookshop. Mostly they have sort of mandala books or Zentangle books I really hate. No shame. And then I saw this one, and it was very unique. It's sort of Coco Wyo vibes, but very different. And I did this first page of this mushroom house, and I really loved how it turned out. It's very bright, and yeah, it's cute. Look at this chicken. Yeah, I love to have these bold coloring books. Oh yeah, this is a whip. but just in another, a little bit of another style. Oh, this is so nice. The fox and the cat are making cookies. Oh my god. Oh, this is also very cute. Okay, I'm doing a full flip through almost. So yeah, the Cute and Cozy Cuddly Days by Harry Alexander. Then I got a big, even more big love for my one and only Disney Color by Number book. I've got the Le Grand Classiques Tomb 11, and I love this cover page, but also I watched every flip through of these books. I think they are 30 books or something, to see which pages I like the most. So that's, yeah, how I came up with this. And the other ones I have on my Amazon wishlist. If you want to see what I've got there of which books I also love, you can check this in the description box. I will put a link down so you can see. And here I did a page in July. I did this Aristocats page. Is it also called Aristocats in English? I don't know. But yeah, I think you recognize those little cute cats. And I'm using some acrylic markers from Temu. And I really love how those work. Sometimes in the beginning, if I just start to use, they are very watery. And then I just have to pump more paint into the pens. You see they are a little bit translucent at first. And then, yeah, they are very opaque, or how do you call that? They are very, yeah, they cover the lines and the letters, etc. So yeah, I love how this turned out, especially when you see this. I bought some very cheapy paint markers, and that didn't work out as great, if you see. I also did this in March. I just love Zootopia, but I hate how streaky this is. I did this with Crayola Super Tips, and here is a whip of this really cute fox from Zootopia. Oh my god, I forgot his name. That's okay, but I forgot which colors I used, so that's a bit of a shame. I just, yeah, checked off every color I had, but I didn't write the numbers of the colors, so that's shitty. Yeah, just to give another example, this is Wendy with one of her brothers. I don't know which one, sorry. And look at those skin. It's so horrible and so streaky. But hey, I improved so much, if I may say, because this is one of the newest. And I also got a page in August, so we are going to set this one aside so we don't forget the August pages. Then I am coming to the August pages, and I did a lot of pages in August. Yeah, it was, I think, 90% alcohol marker pages, because yeah, I just was in a, yeah, I wanted to relax, and yeah, for some reason colored pencils always give me a migraines, give me stress, give me anxiety, because it never works out the way I want. But yeah, let's not talk about that too much. Here, oh, sorry, I have to say what it is. This is Colory's Wild 7 coloring book by Emmanuel Collin. I think it's a French book. You've got 28 pages, but it's 14 illustrations, miles 2. I don't know why they do that, but hey, it's okay. And I did this beautiful page, all with watercolor. I was also experimenting with watercolor and got very irritated because it didn't work out. But this I really love. I also did some gold details with her eyes, and at the butterfly in her hair, and at this flower. So I really love this, especially the lashes. I went a bit overboard, but hey, it's just very nice, if I may say so. This book and this paper is also very nice. It's just watercolor paper, I think. It's very thick, almost cardstock-like. So yeah, very cute, very nice book. Oh, I can see this. Then I got Cute and Cozy Coloring by Coloring Heaven. I also found this in my local bookshop. It was really shocking because they started to sell the normal Coloring Heaven issues. It started with the Wind in the Willows book, but now I think the Wednesday issue is out, but they sort of stopped selling it in my local bookshop. So yeah, I don't know what happened there, but they still got this. And I did the cover page, so the first page. And I love how this turned out, especially the bunny is burned, if you can see. But this paper is even thinner than Amazon print paper. Look at how those alcohol markers reacted, almost like, yeah, it just left the page or something. It's really weird. Yeah, so I hope those other pages are better, but I don't know. It's just a weird texture or something. And the alcohol marker is soaking into the page, and that's why you get, yeah, structure, texture, weird. It's weird, but hey, it's cute, so that's all that matters. Then I did a page in Witches by Yusiku. I think my camera is very... I hope it's better now. I don't know. I did a page in Witches by Yusiku, and very nice. She reblogged it on her Instagram. That's a new feature Instagram introduced, which is still weird to me, but hey, it's, yeah, nice. I did this bear page. Very lovely how this turned out, but this is very tricky, I know, but it's just the texture of the bear. Hey, it's just hair. Yeah, so cute, all those mushrooms, and yeah, I think I used Copic markers for this page, and I started to really don't like those Copic markers because those tips are very flexible and not in a good way. So I just stopped using Copic markers. I throw them in a drawer very far away because every time I wanted to make them work, but for some reason, look at this trickiness. I never experienced it with Ohuhu markers, so I'm going to continue with Ohuhu markers, which are very nice. They even have refillables or refills, so I didn't know, so that's very nice. So yeah, this cute witchy fall autumn page. I was starting to getting back into the fall vibes. Hello, you can see my face. Then I did 2 pages in August. Yeah, 2 pages in August in Into Gardens by Coco Wyo. Let's see the first one. No, this is February. Yeah, I did this one. I also I'm attempting to do this in order also. So I did this page. Very cute, very nice, very easy, very not special. And then I did this Foxes page, and this I really love. But the Posca pen did a really weird thing, if you can see. It's sort of grayed out. Posca pens are not what they were anymore. Back in the days when they first came out, it was perfectly white, no transparency, and now it's just weird. But maybe I have just an old Posca pen I already used for some years, so maybe it's just time to buy a new one. Then I did Comfy Days, Cute and Cozy Coloring Book by Coco Wyo, and I did so many pages in this, so I have to search the August pages. Oh, I also got a June page in this. Oh no, it's January, sorry. I was just I thought it was June. Let's see, August, January. Yes, this is the page in August I did. I also have 2 more pages in August, I think. This cute market page. I also trying to do this in order, but yeah, some pages in here I started more in the back. So yeah, it's a bit of a mess, but I really like to complete this book one day. I'm so far in it, so I have to. Yeah, very cute, very easy. And I also did this page. Yeah, I forgot to put a sheet underneath this page, so it got a little bit of bleed through, but I've worked with it and I think it's a very cute, sort of Christmassy color palette. Yeah, I didn't do that on purpose, but it's cute, it's nice. And this I did in January, and this August page. I really love what I did with the bubbles and the color of the water. And I live in the Netherlands, so this is a Dutch flag with cheese from the Netherlands. So very cute, very nice. Love it. Then Girl Moments by Coco Wyo. This one I also really love. Let's see what I did in here. February. Oh yeah, I did this in August. Very cute, very nice again. I like what I did with the steam out of the teapot. What happened here? Let's ignore that. Yeah, and I first started this with Prismacolor pencils. You can see the waxy finish. But then I thought, no, these books are for alcohol markers. I've got a lot of books to use my Prismacolors in and not in this. So I aborted that mission and yeah, continued with alcohol markers. So very nice. And then the last one in here, I did this one, and I love how this turned out. The color palette is very pastel-y, and if you saw my previous videos, I always say I just randomly grab colors and put them together, but now I'm starting to, I printed out a swatch sheet and swatched all alcohol markers from Ohuhu, and just, yeah, sort of trying to do a color palette. So, and I think that this turned out very nice. You can see here, yeah, this is also sort of a color palette, but let's check. No, I do not have a page as an example. Yeah, maybe this one. I just grabbed colors out of my Ohuhu marker kit, and yeah, it doesn't work together because where is this red coming back at? Nowhere. Yeah, maybe this shadow. No, that's more pink. But yeah, this I started to do more of a color palette, and this turned out, yeah, if I may say so, perfectly for me. So yeah, that's nice to see some progression. Spooky Cutie. I came into the Spooky Cutie vibes. Now I don't hate summer, but I just don't like summer. So let's go to fall or autumn. I can't wait. I did one page in August in here, and it's this page, and I love what I did with the background. I just randomly, I colored the flowers and the pumpkins and this sort of creepy bird guy, and then I thought, how can I make this page pop? Well, like this. Then I bought another Coco Wyo book, Cozy Cutie, Cute and Comfy Coloring Book. This edition was published in Dutch, so very cute that they do that. Very happy with it. Let's see which one I did. I think I did the first page. Yeah, this is sort of the tester page, so I skipped that. And this is the page I did. My mom came to see me the other day, and she saw this page finished, and she said, oh my God, that's not real. You didn't do that. She's always very supportive of my art and coloring and stuff. But I don't really think this is one of my best ones, but I just love the ombre gradient sky I did, and the tree I really love. Yeah, I can't wait to continue. Oh my god, look what I did. How can you forget to put a page underneath? Yeah, what I think is a bit weird in Dutch coloring books, this is a Dutch translation of the American book or the American text, and it's very cringe. This is literally translated to, this is how you fly. And in Dutch it's, zo vlieg je. Very awkward. And also there is a page, oh, I love this one. There's a page, yeah, this says bakery, bakkerij. Very flat letters or something. But there is also a sort of Easter chicken page. Yeah, this says keep it clean. Keep it clean is cute. It's 2 words, and this is hou het netjes. I think I'm going to, yeah, remove the text with sort of a white acrylic pen or something, but because it's just not necessary, in my opinion. But I have one. Oh, this is such a cute Easter page. I really have to search for each season in all my books, so maybe I'm going to do a autumnal search through all my coloring books and flag all the autumnal pages or Halloween pages to, yeah, get more in the mood. This is also autumnal because of the mushrooms, but I'm searching for the one I wanted to show you. Let's see which one. Yeah, this one. I cringe so hard on this. It says to do. That's American, or sorry, it's English, and then it goes to Dutch. Eieren rapen, schilderen, zakjes, and it's translated to grabbing eggs, painting, bags. Sorry, it's just cringe. And you see it's another, yeah, it has to make small because Dutch words are longer than English words. But hey, I'm just rambling, I think. Then I got Cozy Corner. I did 2 August pages. This is a sort of whip. I did this pottery page. Really love it. I love how the water is sort of flowing out of the... What is this called? I don't know. Tried to do some lightning with those Christmas fairy lights. Yeah, it's cute. And I got another page. Yeah, I did the sewing page. Sewing page, yes. And I did a little video on my Instagram Reels, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. I will put all my social media accounts into the description if you want to follow, to look, or this is also a whip. Into, yeah, a little bit behind the scenes, and you can always see my colored pages already before the month is over, because I just want to put them out there if I'm done with them. Then I got Mini Mania coloring book, the first one, the first edition of this. I think she is now at book 7 already, if I'm not wrong. So that's very nice. And I did this page, and I don't really like this page because this was a very long whip of mine, and I sort of hate this orange color for something. It doesn't match all the bright fun colors, but still it's a cute page. And yeah, Gabby Wolf did leave comments on the page, so that's very sweet of her and very nice. But yeah, I think if I had to redo this, I did this a lot different. But hey, it's a finished page, so that's nice. Then, I didn't think I ever got back into Meine Reise durch Europa because I just can't figure out how to color this. Let me show you through this. This page I really love. I did it in November last year with watercolors. It's just cute. But yeah, I've got a lot of whips which are very, let's skip the August page for a bit. I'm going to show you that later. Yeah, this is also very cute, but not special or something. And then I'm gonna get to my whips. I also have a ripped page, I think, because I wanted to make the line art a little bit lighter with some gesso I bought, but that gesso didn't work. Let's see where it is. This is cute. This is with watercolors. Where? Oh yeah, here. Yeah, sort of here, if you can see in the light. I sort of, nah, it's not a hole, but yeah, those Prismacolor didn't react on it very well. I must say, yeah, it's very weird texture, so I don't know what I was thinking, because yeah, I think the lines for my liking are too bold in this book. And yeah, this just gives me stress for some reason. It's too much detailed or something. My HHD can't handle this. This is nice, this is cute, but I don't have the feeling to continue this or to do more pages into this. This one, I just can't for some reason. I really love some pages, but it's just too overwhelming to start. This I did with Tombows, also nice. Yeah, here I started but never finished, and I can't get my mind to finish these because, yeah. What is this? Oh, yeah. Now let's skip to the August page. I really love how it turned out because I did it with alcohol markers. Look at this. And no worries, I didn't ruin a page. It was the last page in the book. And I just love how it turned out because with alcohol markers, it's quicker. It's more not so stressed. It's not so heavy or something. And then it turns out really great, if I may say so. But then I see this. And if I had to do this with alcohol marker, I think I would get a mental breakdown for sure. Nothing against Rita Berman because I love her work, but it's just a little bit overwhelming, if you know what I mean. I would love for her to publish a one-sided book so I can do all her beautiful artwork and pages with alcohol marker. That's just more for me, I think. And then the last page already. This is Tales of the Witch's Cottage. I also did a lot of pages in here. Let's see where the August page is. Back here. Yeah, I was trying some watercolors again. And yeah, it's just not my favorite, but it's cute, I think. All those gold in her hair and on the stars. And that frock is really nice. I also have some gold in this potion. Yeah, and this is a book full of Stabilo highlighters, if you can see, and watercolors and Stabilo highlighters. And now I'm having this whip. And I do this all with Inktense, and this is dual hybrid metallic pens. So they're just glittery pens. You can see them very much. But yeah, this one I'm really enjoying. So yeah, that's nice. Okay, I already was going to bring all my books back to the bookshelves and edit this video, and then I forgot these August pages I put away. I'm so annoyed by myself. But okay, let's go to them. This never fits in frame, but it's okay. Yeah, the July page was the Aristocats page. And I did, oh my god, how am I going to get this in frame? Okay, I'm going to zoom out a bit. This is a double-paged Aladdin spread, and I love how this turned out. Yeah, if you have a suggestion about better paint markers, please leave a comment, because you can see it. Yeah, my paint markers maybe run out of ink a bit because they scratched every piece of paper and I've got little white spots everywhere, so that's a bit of a shame, but I love how this turned out, and I love that I finished a double page spread. I think I never did a double page spread before, even if it's a color by number. I'm just proud of myself. And then the really last page is the second page in Fairy Miracles. And I just finished this yesterday, so that's nice. Let's check. I did this page. Also doesn't fit in the frame, I see. This Books Belongs to page. I love how this turned out. It's also all Inktense and white Posca pen. Sorry for this. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's all wet. So, I'm sorry, I'm just in my kitchen filming this on my countertop because on my desk it's not a good vibe. My desk is very dirty with all the paints and the things on them. But yeah, this page I really love, and I do this back to back, so my next page would be this. I don't know if I'm going to do this anytime soon, but that's okay. So this was the last page in all the books and all the pages I colored in summer. You can't even, it doesn't even fit in frame. It's just a stack of books. Oh my god. So I want to thank you for watching this, and I love for you to subscribe to my channel. That would mean the world to me. And yeah, I will see you at the next one. Bye bye.